So, continuing in our Tradition of Excellence Book 1 on page 7, one thing I want to make sure that you understand, this reed has to sit in your mouth for probably about a minute while you're putting the instrument together, because if it is not moistened, it will not produce a sound. So on page 7, we're learning a breath mark. If you look at the top of page 7, it has an apostrophe looking symbol. That means you need to breathe. It's called a breath mark in music. In in yellow, it also says sight reading. That's when you're playing something for the first time. You've never seen it. That's called sight reading. Upon sight, you read it. And then theory and composition, we're learning duet and harmony. If you look at line number 11, it has an A line and a B line. When you put the two together, that becomes a duet, which creates harmony. And then in blue, we're learning our half note. On page 6, we learned our whole note. Page 7, we learned our half note and half rest. In 4/4 time, a half note gets 2 beats, so your foot will go down, up, down, up. So you hold out a note for 2 full counts when it's a half note. If it's a half rest, you're going to be silent for those 2 counts. And it also teaches you how to conduct. If you can follow along and trace in the book, how do you see each beat? So we'll start with number 7. Line number 7, you start with B. The note is on the 3rd line of the staff. B is finger number 1 of your left hand. And notice in between the 2 whole notes, there's a breath mark. So you're going to take a breath. So make sure you adjust it so that it goes straight into your mouth. That neck strap needs to be adjusted. You don't want to have it too low, not too high. Okay, just when you're sitting up straight, it goes right in your mouth. Right now it's a little low. I need to bring it up just a little bit higher. Okay, number 7, here we go. Okay, top teeth, bottom lip. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest, 2, 3, 4. Rest, 2, 3, 4. So the whole time I'm playing those whole notes, my foot is going down, up, down, up. Let's go to number 8. Number 8 is teaching you the half notes. So it says to write the counts and clap the rhythms before you play them, and then to play on the note B, the rhythm that you see. Okay, so if you were to count and clap these, and line number 8, a half note would be 1. So you hit your clap is the beginning of the note, and you go around 1 time to indicate you're holding it out a second beat. Okay, so line 8, measure 1. It should be 1, 3, E, and then the next measure 1, and then you have a half rest. So you hold your hands like this. 3, E, and I'm saying 3, and when you say 3, the last syllable is an E, so you just kind of pulse that E, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go to number 9 because that's the exact same rhythm. Starts out with 2 B half notes, next measure is a B half note, half rest, followed by 3 C's, 2 of them are half notes, the next one's a whole note. And then in line number 9, we have a breath mark, so we're going to play 4 measures before we take a breath. Remember, the measures are marked, divided by the bar lines, the little lines connecting the bottom and the top of the staff. We start counting from the bottom of the staff to count our lines and spaces. And then we go to a D, 3 Ds, and then a C, and then a B. So here we go. Line number 9. Always put your reed in your mouth, moisten it, and then here we go. 1, remember we're starting to tongue each note. 1, 2, ready, 9. I was trying to show you my fingers and this instrument started moving. So that should have been a B whole note holding it out, okay? Make sure you're playing along with me. You can pause and go back and do it again if you need to until you get really good at it. Then let's go to number 10. This is a sight reading challenge. It deals with half notes. So let's put our horn like this and let's finger and say the notes for line number 10. Finger them and say them with me. We're starting off with C. And remember, you can review all the notes, how to finger them at the top of page 6 in green. Anytime we have a new note, it's in green. Here we go. Line number 10. 1 and 2 and ready. Say your notes. C, B, C, C, D, C, silence. C. Okay, let's play that. Which read? Here we go. 1, top T, bottom lip. 1, 2, number 10, go. I'm going to start that again. My reed was not wet enough. 1, 2, number 10, go. Then a whole note. Okay, shoot, never playing that last note so loud. I'm struggling with my reed just a little bit. I may have it too tight. Then we're going to skip number 11 because we did in class. We're going to go to number 12. This number 5 was a test for us on line 6, and number 12 is a test for us on line number 7. So it's cuckoo. So let's go over the notes real quick. All right, put your instrument on your right leg, and you should have your octave key, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 down for your D. Make sure your fingers, now remember, this key may look different from you, but you always start, it could be like a gold, but then mine has 2 pearls. So it depends on what instrument you have. You skip this little one. Here, there's your home keys, okay? All right, so let's finger and say our notes for line 12. 1, 2, line 12, say your notes. D, B, D, half rest. D, C, B, D, B, D, B, C, D, B. Okay, wet your reed. Get good and wet. Top T, bottom lip. Okay, make sure that reed's good and wet. And here we go. I still can't get it just a little bit. It's bothering me. Okay, here we go. Number 12. Got your D fingered. Octave key. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, ready. Page 7. Please make sure that you don't go onto each line until you can do the previous line. So don't go to 8 or 9, excuse me, until you finish 7. And you can stop it, pause it, do what you need to, and get better at it. Okay. Hope you have a great day. Thank you, and practice hard.